Right, we've got a problem. As you can see, I've got one sticker on the car. I'm thinking about getting a long one, mate, to go across there saying probably Geordie in the wild. Forgot to bring any hot sauce, and that's really pissing me off.
I'd got pin drops on the map and I was literally just fine.
This is pretty cool, just being able to walk along the top of a dam. Well, I don't think that tyre's going to work again. Brilliant. I haven't got any food except an Easter egg. No, you're a legend for even sticking them up for us. So. Hello guys, guess what? We are back in the UK after 3 months of exploring Central America. I'm going to give you a bit of an update as the video goes on as to how life's been since I got back. But we're back on home soil and we're going to be going on a brand new adventure. So as usual, let's crack on and dive in. Bosh. Right, so as you can see, I've took the A68 up from Newcastle and we're just about to cross the border into Scotland. And this is the view. See how this border's been part of this country for 1,000 years now. One of the oldest in the world. Literally just crossed the border into Scotland and straight away we've got Highland cattle. Hello mate, you alright? Sorry to disturb you. Oop, you can kick yourself in the face like. Right, I think it's time to move on and leave him alone. See you later. It's nice to have the Beamer back for a brand new adventure. I've stopped off here just before the Scottish border. This is Catclure Reservoir. And as you can see, there's not a breath of wind in the air. That water is as calm as a pond. And the sun is out. So let's hope that continues for the rest of the day. Well, I've certainly missed the rolling hills of Northumberland. And then obviously coming into Scotland. You cannot whack it. So right now, it is mid-March. I've been back from Central America for about 5 weeks, but I've been really busy moving into a new apartment and stuff, and you know, I've had to decorate and upgrade it a bit, all that sort of stuff, so I haven't had the chance to get out and about. So this is the first time that I've been out since getting back, but it's going to be a good one, so stay tuned. Alright, that is a cracking view. Except for the cyclist. The weather since I got back has been absolutely atrocious. It's been nice the last couple of days. It's been up to 15 degrees. My car said it was 18, but I think that's just because it's black and it was holding the heat better. But, oh my god, the view. Right, I'm going to have to stop here and show you the view to the right. Just pulled over there. That was the view that we just saw. Look at this. Got lots of brand new baby pine trees down there. I think the pine. How we doing? Whoop. All right. See you later. These views are just getting better and better. Never driven this road before, so this is brand new for me. Look at that. I think I've absolutely scored with the weather. I've said absolutely again. I think I've scored with the weather though. Look at this. I'm not sure which way them clouds are moving. I'm hoping they're going south. Because if they're heading north, then I've literally just got hours before the catches up again. So, let's pray. Had to pull over yet again. Spotted a gorgeous looking building over here. It looks like an old castle. Must be privately owned because it doesn't seem to be marked on the map at all. Quite nice. Imagine waking up here to that view every day. I tell you what, one thing I have noticed since getting home, what is going on with the roads? I've had to dodge about 2 million potholes on the way up. Like, this country is just falling to pieces. I didn't like to get political, especially not on this channel, but sort it out. What are you doing? It's an absolute disgrace. But I'm back in my happy place, so I'm gonna shut up now. Whoa, that's nice. That is a massive, massive valley. I can feel spring coming. The daffodils are already out and about. We're into mid-March now, like I said. So I'm quite excited for the summer to come so I can get out and record a lot more videos for Jodie in the Wild. See? Potholes. And I'm in the middle of nowhere. And I don't know who maintains these roads, but oh my God. The amount of potholes I've noticed since I got back is just insane. These are low profile tyres on this car as well. And my suspension, you know, it's not amazing. So if I hit one of these at pace, bang, I'm going to take a tyre out, definitely. Yeah, don't just stand there. Come on, move to the side for God's sake. Right, you're fine now, you can stop. Go the other way. Jesus. It's a little bit different this compared to last week's video, isn't it? Where Fuego was exploding with lava in Guatemala. But this is the destination. This is Megget Reservoir. And I got recommended this place by my cousin Ben. So, cheers Ben. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Stretches all the way down there for probably a couple of miles, I'd say. I was thinking about doing a loop around it, but I'm now thinking that could be enormous. And I'm not sure if there is a loop. Anyway, we're here. Bad news is, them clouds, they are moving north. And I've just left a load of cloud behind in Newcastle this morning when I left. So that's all going to catch up, unless the sun gets powerful enough to burn it away. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get ourselves around this reservoir and see if we can find a nice spot. So it looks like Megget Reservoir collects water from the hills for the people of Edinburgh. Tasty. This sign could do with a bit of a clean. Looks like you can fish here, but you need a permit, which doesn't matter anyway because I haven't brought my fishing rod. Because I didn't think it's the start of the season. It's mid-March, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, I did want to do a loop, but that could take 6 hours. Look at the size of this. It's bloody enormous. I did want to try and find a westerly facing camp spot, but them mountains in the background I think are going to block the sunset anyway. Well, there's people camping down there on the left. See a tent. Anyway, let's crack on, see what we find. I've just driven the whole length of the reservoir. That's where we started, right at the end. There's the dam. But to be honest with you, I cannot see a lot of camping spots. There's one in them trees over there, but there's like a caravan and there's already people set up, and as we know, I like to be by myself. So I'm going to check out what's at the end of this road, and then if we can't find anywhere, I might have to go somewhere else. Well, this road's a bit gnarly. I'm missing my Ford Explorer at this point that I had in Canada, which would just eat up roads like this for breakfast, but I'm in a very low BMW and I've got another sheep problem coming up. Go on lads, make your mind up. Right, we've got a problem. Please keep this gate closed at all times. I think this is farmland because I've just saw a farm building in the distance. So, I think I'm going to have to get out, check out this waterfall, and then I'm going to have to go and find somewhere else. This isn't going to work. Got one waterfall there feeding into the reservoir, another one here. This one's a bit nicer. I've just saw the last of the snow as well, up on the top of that hill, round the corner there. Well, that's gorgeous. The sign back there said that this is a brown trout fishery, so obviously it's full of brown trout, but I haven't got a permit. I don't think it's the season yet, and I didn't bring my fishing rod anyway because I thought I'm never going to catch now because we know what I'm like with fishing. Right, I think we're going to have to find somewhere new, so I've checked out the reservoir. Thanks for the recommendation, Ben. But the two little camp spots that I saw, one is over there. There's a bridge over there and there's a couple of caravans about there. And there was a first one right near the dam, but there was people there, so I think I'm going to soldier on and find somewhere new. And hopefully the sun comes back out as well. Bloody hell. Well, it is currently 12:41 in the afternoon. So I've got plenty of time to go find somewhere else for the day. I've got an idea in mind. There's a place called Grey Mare's Tail Waterfall, which I went to a couple of years ago, and I did camp there for the night. The only downside is it's not far from the road, but the waterfall's beautiful and it's about half an hour from here, so let's get to that. Just pulled up here from up at the road there. This is where that car was parked and there was guys fishing down there on the beach. There's a fire pit here. Do I stay here? The clouds are thinning out. I'll get a bit of a sunset over that side. Ooh, I don't know. I'm tempted. I mean, first and foremost, this looks like people have just snapped limbs off trees, which is a big no-no. There's litter everywhere. Why can't people just pick this shit up and take it home? This is why we can't wild camp in England, because a small minority of idiots that decide to leave their stuff behind spoil it for the rest of us. Just pick your shit up and take it home. It's really not hard. If you bring it with you, take it back, stick it in a bin. This would be a pretty nice little beach to camp on. There's a little campfire there. The water is right there, but then again, I haven't got the fishing rod, so there's no point in really being down here. I don't know, I'm in two minds. There, the view is great. The campsite isn't that good. I'm gonna have a think, and then I'll decide, but look at that, it's like glass. What do? Do I stay here? Or do I go around to that waterfall? We could do the waterfall in the morning. I think that view might be too good to pass up. But then again, there's another 3 car parking spaces there, so how many visitors am I going to get throughout the afternoon? I don't know. What should I do? You can't answer because this video's not out yet. Right, I think the decision's been made by me dad, because I've just rang him and said, do I stay here or do I go around the waterfall with the potential of loads of traffic going by because it's near the road and there's going to be people going up and down that waterfall probably all day because it's a nice day. It's only Thursday, so it's not the weekend, so it shouldn't be too busy. But he voted that I stay here, so I think I'm going to stay here. I can take us to the waterfall tomorrow before I head home, which will be the end of this video. But to be honest, the sun's coming out, them clouds are thinning out, and I think this view is too good to pass up. I might get a cracking sunset over there. That fire pit I'll tidy up, and I'll get the tent set up nearby, so let's do it. Bosh. So my car is literally just up there. Just found this. It looks like it could be from Roman times. Really not sure. Could be a lot more recent, but it does remind us of Hadrian's Wall a bit. Like, look at the state of that. Big bloody fire in the corner, on the ground. There's a sign up there saying no fires on the ground. That one I'm going to use because it's elevated on rocks. Let's see what this says. So basically, it used to be a popular royal hunting reserve in the 16th century, and they used to kill hundreds a day at a time. That's what it used to look like, and that's what's left of it there. So there is quite a bit of history at this place. It's not a bad view either, is it? Plenty of planes going over. I think they're descending into I guess Edinburgh. As you probably know by now, I'm a bit of a fan of aviation after St Martin, so yeah. Don't think I could ask for better weather, to be honest. I have got the top in case it rains, but the forecast says there's nothing coming, so fingers crossed it stays exactly like this. What one? The 19th of March, because it's my sister's birthday. Do you know what? You'll probably know my sister a lot more than you know me. She's quite famous on TikTok and throughout the decorating world. She's got her own paint and decorating business. Joanne here. Check her out on TikTok. And yeah, she gets a hell of a lot more views than me, so I'm hoping for a bit of inspiration from her. Inspiration? Say inspiration properly. So I'm hoping for a little bit of inspiration from her, and hopefully this YouTube channel takes off. I do have one more thing to show you. I'll show you that a bit later on, which is going to hopefully help get the views up and help get the channel going as well. Really nothing hard about doing that, is there? McDonald's cups, cans of Strongbow. Just pick your stuff up and take it home. Fucking arsehole. Look at how much I've just picked up in one little spot. Hey. Who thinks that throwing wet wipes away somewhere like this is perfectly fine? Like, you shouldn't even do it in the street at home. Fucking hate people that litter. People that throw cigarette butts out of windows as well. Who do you think you are? There's an ashtray in the car. Stick it in a cup. Stick it in a bottle of water. Stop throwing your shit out the window onto roads. That's why the UK is screwed. Right, I'm going to stop moaning and I'm going to enjoy myself. Right, this is what I wanted to show you. My absolute legend of a mate works for a printer company, and he's kindly printed us off the logo of Geordie in the Wild, and I've got a little QR code on here and I've got all the handles on there as well. How good is that? Obviously it's a sticker, so this side bit won't be on there. Geordie in the Wild. If you see these out and about, you can scan the QR code to take you straight to the YouTube channel. And then we've got all the Instagram and TikTok addresses on there as well. But how good is that? So a big shout out to Mr. Harrison for those. I absolutely love them. I'm going to be very careful where I stick them, obviously. No road signs, no lampposts, no bus stops, no council property, anything like that. Basically information boards where there's already stickers there, or, you know, if there's somewhere convenient to put them on a hiking trail or something like that, that's where I'll be putting them. So hopefully it'll help promote the channel, and Geordie in the Wild might start taking off a bit more. So that car pulling away there, that is Karen, who is one of the volunteers that looks after the area. She's like, you know, nature reserve, what's the word I'm looking for? Coordinator? No. She looks after the nature reserve. Anyway, I've just had a bit of a 10-minute conversation with her there. She said, I know that fire's not yours, but what you plan on having a fire? I went, well, I haven't brought me barbecue, so I did want to cook on it later on my grill. She went, right, that's fine, just keep it small. I went, yeah, no worries. I went, I've just picked up this bag of rubbish by the last idiots that were here. She went, thank you very much. She's been having problems with people for weeks just leaving shit behind. Snapping branches off trees, which is there. Do not snap trees or limbs. £5,000 fine, which she had to hand out to a group of Polish guys a few weeks ago. And they were like, oh, we didn't cut it down. She's like, didn't piss on me first and tell us it's raining, mate. We know you cut it down. We're sending your details to the police, so be warned. Anyway, she was like, oh, I love the sticker on the back of the car. So she's going to take us up to the boathouse later, and she's going to let us put me stickers on the billboard at the boathouse to help promote the YouTube channel. What a lovely, lovely woman. That was a brilliant little conversation. So I guess we'll see her later when she comes to take us down the boathouse. As you can see, I've got one sticker on the car. I'm thinking about getting a long one, mate, to go across there, saying probably Geordie in the Wild. And then I'm thinking about getting 2 magnetic circular ones made. Maybe, I don't know, 15 inches across. Circular, Geordie in the Wild logo. One on that door. And then one on the driver door as well, to help promote the channel when I'm out and about. And then when I take them home, because they're magnetic, I can take them off, stick them in the house, and then anybody next to them. So Karen, the ranger, that's the word I was looking for, has told us about a little walk. So I'm going to leave the car down there and I'm going to head up this valley and check it out. The timer is 28 minutes to 3. So I don't know how long this is going to take. She never said. Let's find out. It's about 8 degrees right now. I've got my thermal top on, but with the walking, I'm starting to sweat, to be honest. I'd be willing to bet I'm the only person in this valley, 20 to 1. I just start scaling up this. I'm not going to go all the way to the top. It's just steep. Christ. So that's the direction where we're going in. And you can see there, it goes on for miles. I'd imagine it goes all the way around there, up to the top of there, and then God knows where. Just made the rookie mistake of sitting in the moss, and now I've got a wet horse. Damn it. That'll do. Natural stone seat. Highland Spring. I'm not in the Highlands, but I'm in Scotland. It's close enough. However, you've got to appreciate stuff like this. This is what life's all about. 6-7 weeks ago, I was climbing up active volcanoes in Guatemala, and now I'm in Scotland, hiking up through the hills by myself, looking at that. That volcano was something else. Like, how it works is just unreal. And then the other things I appreciate in life, like, how did Michael Jackson do the moonwalk? I've tried it many times myself and it's bloody hard. What a genius he was. But then, away from being glued to a TV screen, you can come and do this. And it's completely free. Well, except I paid £1.57 for a litre of diesel, because Keir Starmer couldn't run a bath. Well, that was a canny little walk. I think by the time I get back, I'll have done about 3 miles round trip. It's getting chilly as well because the sun is just sat behind them, that band of cloud there that stretches along. And then above that, I think is cirrus, or Sirius clouds. I think it's cirrus. They're a lot higher, but they're just blocking out the sun and the temperature's really dropping already. Just want to split a little bit of this decking, get a bit of dry firewood, because the other stuff's damp. I am going to cheat today because I can't be asked for the Ferris rod, so... Get that dry decking on. Well, she's away. I've got one of them stupid problems. I can't fly my drone because it's been so long that I've used it. The account's logged us out and I haven't got network on here to be able to log back in again. So I can't fly, it won't record. It'll only let us fly 30 metres high and 50 metres away. So that's that idea screwed, isn't it? Little shout out to me electrician friend Phil and his family for getting us this as a housewarming present. Very nice he is. Phil and his daughter Freya watched Geordie in the Wild because I've heard about it. So yeah, apparently they've seen us on TikTok as well. So I guess it's nice to know that the word's starting to get out. Wait till that Karen comes back, the ranger, and we get the stickers in the boating office. Cheers. fire's starting to pump out some serious heat. My hands are freezing. Well guys, I've got the fire going back there. It's currently 4:10 in the afternoon. Wind's calmed down again, which is good. Look at this. Beautiful. The only downside is it's going to be pitch black in about 2 hours. Probably about 6:30. Like I say, it's mid-March. So even sat where I am over there, the sun's going to drop behind those trees pretty soon. So I've got the fire pumping. I'm going to stay warm by that. And then we've got lamb chops for dinner tonight. I might do a sweet potato, try not to incinerate it this time like I did the last one. And I think I've got cucumber and hummus and a few other snacks if you're interested. And my hair's mad. Been sat down for that long that I completely forgot to even put my tent up, so let's get that done. That's that done. Time to blow the bed up. Get in there. If you don't want to get out the tent in the middle of the night for the toilet, get one of them. Game changer. That's a very loud food, isn't it? Well, as you can probably see, the temperature's starting to drop quite dramatically. I think it might get down to 5 or 6 tonight. Shouldn't be too bad. I've got my Berghouse sleeping bag. That sky is tremendous. I'll show you that now, actually. And them cirrus clouds. Serious. You cannot be serious. Well guys, as you can see, the sun has gone from me. We've got exactly 1 hour till sunset, so I've probably got, what, about an hour 45 of light left, if I'm lucky. But I'm extremely glad that I'm back in the UK filming on home turf. The 3 months away was incredible. I done some amazing things and I met some amazing people along the way, as usual. Climbing that volcano at the end was the icing on the cake. Obviously we didn't get to go right up to the other side to see it, but I still saw it. I heard it blow the windows out almost at 5 o'clock in the morning, so that was incredible. And tonight I reckon we might have the star switch on if we're really lucky, so stay tuned. And I'm cooking them pork chops very soon. Just heard a little noise above my head there. Look at this. Load of geese. Go on, boys. Spell out G for Geordie in the Wild. Right, I just got the thermometer out of the car. It was 16 degrees and it's already rocketing down. I'm going to let that burn down and then get the pork chops on, I think. We're going to have lamb chops, which are starting to look a bit blue. I'm hoping it's the packaging because they've been out the fridge for about 2 hours. And then baked beans and sausages, because why not? It's nice and simple, it's cheap, it's easy. And then afterwards, that is going to be the main event. We're going to bosh that in the middle of the fire, stick some firewood up around it, and hopefully we'll have a nice little tower fire. Right, brought these really good cooking coals over. Drop the grill on there. Let's get them lamb chops on. How hot are you? Quite hot, it would seem. What about this one? What? Ah, burning my fingers. Do you know how stressful camping gets sometimes? Oh, you only see mainly the good bits, like the sleeping in the tent, being 6'4". Oh my God, my back suffers so much, it's ridiculous. And then you've got to keep the fire going when you're cooking your pork chops. Oh. Oh. Right, they're starting to cook away ever so slowly. Put my beans in the coals to heat up. Oh, it's got a lovely little sear on that. Oh, we're cooking. We're definitely cooking. Life is good. The smell is quite unreal. And look at the view. I forgot to bring any hot sauce, and that's really pissing me off. Right, these might still be too hot. Yeah, really hot. Oh, that was the big lump of fat, and that was bloody fantastic. Right, get them beans and sausages off because they're definitely pretty hot at the minute. I fucking hate when people do that, just saying. Right, well them lamb chops were absolutely on point. I cooked them to perfection. Still juicy in the middle, tiny little bit of rareness on the inside. Oh my god, they were to die for. I didn't even have to add salt, pepper. Like I say, I forgot my hot sauce, everything. So now, it's time to get into the beans and sausages. Oh god, I nearly dropped them. How hot are they? Still hot. Fuck. I've pinched your spot.
No, you're right there. I stayed here a few years ago.
Didn't mention the Champions League last night, please. Looks like I might have a companion for the night. A guy called Mark has just pulled up on a bike. He's over there setting up his tent. So we might sit and have a decent chat. Got something for you.
Ooh. Oh, you legend.
3 stickers.
Fabulous.
No, you're a legend for even sticking them up for us. So.
Then laminate it and then stick it up in the boat.
Yeah, possibly. I think
you.
I've got one somewhere. Ronnie, right, got it.
Yeah.
Ronnie! Ronnie! Come on! Hello.
What were you calling him before?
Molly.
Oh dear God, no wonder he wasn't paying attention.
I know. And didn't really say much, and I went to bed, and I got up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And I was stood there just having a bit of a wee in the bush, as you do.
As you do.
And I remember just looking up, and I just saw. It was like a bullet, and I literally screamed. I was like, "Wow! No. Oh my God!"
It's your spot.
I know. Sorry. Look at Ronnie. Look at Ronnie. What a bloody fantastic night. This video is going to be extremely long, by the way, just saying.
Kept right.
Ronnie!
Found another spot.
Hello!
Literally on the side of
Do you want to be on Geordie in the Wild?
I think of looking home him.
Oh, hello.
But, oh.
He's a border collie, yeah?
Ronnie, I think I found a new home for you.
Yeah.
Do you know something? I'm old enough to be your mum.
Like,
50 now.
I don't know.
59.
For the last 10 years, every time I bend down to get to it, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, welcome to old age, dear.
I'm going to say something now, which I've had a lot of arguments with my family about.
Oh, family, they didn't know.
So when I was 27, I got to the point where I was like, I've been employed as an electrician for like 7 years now.
Yeah.
Do I settle down or do I go travelling, which is the thing I've always wanted to do. So I quit my job and I went travelling. I went to Southeast Asia first for 4 months, then I moved to Australia, and then between then and 2024 or something, I lived Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and travelled as much as I could in between. Oh, there's 3. Look, below to the right, there's
Remember
another
I said
one.
to you before, there's 3 that follows each other.
Yeah? Oh, I forgot, I was sat here before and I heard a squawk and I looked up and there was about 20 of them and they were like spelling my name in the sky.
How much of that stuff did you have?
I've already had a bottle.
Did you watch any of the Winter Olympics?
There are bollocks. You can probably see the stars are switched on tonight. Me and Mark are just sat here by the campfire. Look at that. What a view. Well, I think that was it, guys. That was one of the best interactions that we've had on Geordie in the Wild from a Scottish Ranger, for one. Karen, what a bloody legend. She is going to promote Geordie in the Wild, put it out on the information boards. And then her dog, Ronnie, border collie, what a legend. That was fantastic. And then Mark from Manchester, what a sound guy. We've sat here for another hour and a half after Karen left and just chatted about the world, camping, why our mates won't do it. Just come out, do it. You only get one life. Sit around a campfire, have a chat with your mates. It's one of the best things you'll ever do. Welcome back to the UK. That's pretty good though, apart from the state of affairs. This is going to be a cold night. Look at the dew on there. You can see me breath. We are about to get into a very cold tent. Right, I'm in to my big house sleeping bag. I'm hoping it's enough. It has kept me warm in the past, but I guess time will tell. I really feel like I haven't packed enough warm clothes. Rookie mistake. It got to like the end of March and I thought, oh, here we go. Spring's here. Maybe I've been naive. We'll see how cold I am throughout the night. To be fair, I'm warm, I'm thirsty. I've just put me down booties on, so I've got my little feet in some slippers. Good morning. I'll admit it, I'm a bit hungover. I got far too carried away with the wine last night. Chatting with Mark and Karen around the fire, but it was great. And then I've just woke up to this. You'll jump back down in a sec. Hello, mate. He was jumping down onto the windowsill and then having a go at himself in the mirror. Come on, do it again. Does anyone know what kind of birds these are? There, look at that. Right, I'm all packed up. Leave no trace, as usual. I've just found more rubbish, so I've picked that up. Fire's sorted. The view sorted. Right, I've just met Torsten, who works for Scottish Water. Just chatted with him for a good half an hour. And he's told us that you can basically get across the dam, so I might go check that out. Not a bad view. So Torsten, who I was just talking to up there from Scottish Water, told us this place was built in 1982 and it's 83 metres deep in the middle. And apparently there used to be a village in there. So there's like old houses and a church just sunken to the bottom of the reservoir, which I find insane. Here we go. If you want all the information on this dam, you can pause the video here and have a read. What a beautiful morning. How nice is this? Look at that view. Well, I've got to say, this is the first video back, obviously, since getting back from Central America, and I think it's been an absolute cracker. Look at the weather that I've had. I met two amazing people last night, and I've met Torsten this morning, who works for Scottish Water. Had a nice chat with him, and he's told us all about the dam. Look at this. Couldn't have asked for better weather. I hit a pothole doing about 35-40 miles an hour, and I checked the front tyre, absolutely fine. Guess which one isn't? The back. So I'm currently having to fill the tyre with foam by the looks of it. I can't tell if it's gotten up or not. It's not really moving. I've had buses have to go around us. Well, I don't think that tyre's going to work again. Brilliant. What was I saying yesterday about potholes? And it's went and happened. I can't believe it. Oh God. I hit this pothole doing about 35. It just looked like a puddle, obviously full of water. Stopped straight away, jumped out, checked the front and back tyre, seemed fine. And then the steering just started feeling wobbly. I was like, oh, something's not right here. A tyre fitter wants £230 to come out and fit one tyre. So I've said, nah, too much. I can get me mechanic to do that when I get home, so I'm not paying that. So I've just said, right, send the flatbed, get it recovered, get me home. So hopefully I'll get back by about 5 o'clock instead of 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, which I would have been back for. It's going to be a couple hours. I haven't got any food except an Easter egg. Why do these things always happen to me? Me rescuers here.
And here on this one, you'll have punctured started on what? Or just a
Guys, as always, thank you for watching. Remember, hit like, share and subscribe. It's absolutely free. And as for Grey Mare's Tail Waterfall, I think I'll save that for the next one. So stay tuned. I'll be back next week with a brand new video. Why aye?
That's enough of that.
Yeah. Who thinks that just dumping wet wipes out in the net? Gotta come back again. Ow! Righto.